go for it, please, if you won't mind repeating.
Sure, yeah. No, I was saying that I told my wife probably just last week, I said the thing that I realized, and when I told her, she spun around, she's like, say that again? I grew up in church, no pun intended, religiously attended church until I was 20-something. But it's only in the last 4, 5, 6 years I've learned more about morality and compassion and actual caring about my fellow human beings in the last several years than I ever did growing up in church. Because like I said, there's a certain arrogance. I'm better than you because I'm a Christian. I know Jesus. And because of that, somehow I'm endowed with this authority over everybody else. And despite what's said, at the end of the day, there's still this, in my opinion, lack of compassion. We only care as long as you agree with us. And I don't know, I just read Sam Harris's The Moral Landscape, and I learned more about morality from that than I ever did from Sunday school growing up. Because we only care about you as long as you toe the line and you agree with us. And that may be a bit broad. I'm not saying that's all Christians. But to me, my viewpoint on humanity today versus 20 years ago is hugely different. Which, according to a religious person, that should be a total opposite. I'm supposed to be a monster now. Just serial killer, all of the above, But yet I find myself looking at other people with more compassion, more care than I ever have in my life, which I don't care if you can prove to me 10 ways till Sunday that I'm wrong. To me, that means more to me than anything it says in the Bible or any personal experience you've had with God. I don't care about that. I'm a better person today because I'm an atheist. Nothing else really matters to me.
And if you had a message for the atheist movement, loosely defined, what would it be in the States or elsewhere?
Don't be an ass.
Yes.
There's a lot of great, intelligent people out there that are very eloquent, very patient, but then there's I shouldn't say just as many. There's probably a lot more that it's a pissing contest. And I think it's safe to assume that you go into a group of people, like you go to a debate, most of the people know who they're going to agree with despite what is said. The undecided factor in the middle, if you attack them, you're just going to push them away. And even if the guy who is the Christian believes that he's right, maybe there's something positive could be said, at least to get him to think and get him on the journey. But no, if you're going to be an ass about it,
that's one of the reasons, if you translate that to bulletin boards or blogs or whatever, for people get upset about enforcing civility or whatever, or the idea that you should, decently disagree, but you're playing to the lurkers.
Sure, that and everybody's tough on the internet.
Right, but if he and I are debating something and we disagree, we can trounce each other, but it's the 50 people that are reading about it. What are they thinking of us?
Yeah, well,
they think we're two idiots trouncing each other.
We can't criticize the Christian for not being loving and look at your testimony. You're a total jackass, and then turn around and say, hey, we're morally superior to you because we don't believe that we should go out and...
it applies to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're human beings first. And being an ass to your fellow human being, though some deserve it, but that's not the point. That's not what we're talking about. I think that causes more problems than it solves. But like I said, everybody's tough on the internet. I tell everybody all the time, 3 things. religion, sports, and politics, you are required to have 0 qualifications to have an opinion, and you will always be right. You know?
Yeah, it's interesting comment.
I mean, an athlete can win 10 championships, and he still sucks.
Yeah.
He's not a good quarterback. Doesn't matter. Jimmy Swaggart slept with how many prostitutes, but he's still a good man of God. It's all about opinion. You don't need any qualifications to back it up. And that's why I think a lot of them shy away from science or true logic, actual reasoning, because they get caught in these fallacies and they just pull out some loophole. Therefore it's unfalsifiable. They're always right. And that's frustrating for people who have genuine answers or questions.
Great.
I know I thought we were done. I'm sorry.
No.